All right, guys, Stephen with Diamond Hands Detailing. I'm going to be talking about the Honda IGX800 and some surging issues that I had that I think I finally solved. I'm not going to be starting this in the video, and I don't have any videos of it surging because it was driving me so crazy I didn't even think to try to film it. So I'm sorry I don't have any examples of what it was doing, but I can pretty well describe it. So about 30 minutes into use. By the way, this is a pressure washing setup of an 8-gallon-a-minute cat pump. This was installed by Ameritech. This is a whole Ameritech skid here. Has 130 hours on it. I had just done an oil change. I changed everything on here. It's right around 100 hours. And I also had added a secondary battery for my 12-volt pump to spray bleach. Well, anyway, about 30 minutes into use, I was on the back side of a building, and I noticed that while I was rinsing my, you could feel the water surging. Like I could feel the entire gun moving back and forth, back and forth. So turns out this thing was surging. I kind of freaked out. I didn't know if I was like, if the gas had leaked out of the tank, what the deal was. So of course, immediately get on YouTube. I found a video from Cliff, Pink Flamingo Power Wash. It's probably the most popular video about the IGX surging. He actually took it to Ameritech, it's the place I bought this, and they fixed it. They did a couple things there. And in his video, it's a little bit confusing as to what they do, just because if you're not a mechanic and never worked on these, you kind of have no idea what they're doing. Now, they're pretty descriptive about these. It's a whole new coil pack and like a spark plug boot here that has a built-in resistor. And I guess what happens on these IGX800 motors is the spark is a little too strong, so you'll lose spark and it can cause a surging issue. And this is generally the fix for most people. It's about 350 bucks. They have it on their website if that ends up helping you. That actually ended up not being the problem though. And because I have this elaborate little battery setup, there's a 5x8 trailer, so I have these batteries squeezed in over here. I watched a video that said these things get pretty hot, so I installed a 4-inch inline fan here to help cool the motor down while it's in use. That didn't help. These didn't help. That's the first thing I did. The coil packs with the resistors. So I started thinking maybe it was the voltage, because I have those two batteries. I have a voltmeter on here. Everything charges up fine, 14.6, 14.8 while it's in use. But I started thinking, okay, maybe that stator is just can't push to charge these two batteries at once. So I got an isolator switch. So while in use, it's only hooked up to one battery. That didn't work, still kept surging. And now if you watch the video that Cliff has about the surging issue at Ameritech, there's another video too that shows it a little better, but there's a sock. It's called a fuel strainer. This is the high pressure fuel pump. So it's very easy to do. You take some 10mm bolts out, pop these two out, take the oil cooler off. You pop this cup open here. This will come off. You'll pop this open. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt. There's a gasket in there, so be careful. And you'll see this little sock looking thing tucked up in there. And it was almost completely black. It's supposed to be white. And so I saw in this video, the guy cleaned it with carburetor cleaner. So that's what I did. And I blew it out with a compressor, and that fixed the surging. So if you have any issues, check the easy stuff first. I went ahead and got these. It's preventive maintenance, so whatever. I'm not really concerned about it. You got to make sure your spark plugs are gapped perfectly to spec. That's what Ameritech told me. And use a 10 micron EFI filter. You can get this on Amazon. It's like 10 bucks. Get an aluminum tank, because the plastic ones can condense, and these things are really finicky about water in the fuel. I personally would recommend running E-free. That's all I run, unless you're using it all day, every day, I guess. But I still run E-free. I've had some people tell me that you should only run E-free if you're storing it. I 100% disagree. I have a generator that I run in my detailing rig here, and if I run ethanol fuel in that thing, it triggers the carbon monoxide sensor, so I can't use it. E-free doesn't do it. There's no smell. I open the truck bed, it doesn't smell like gas. There's no fumes. The generator doesn't shut off. So I run E-free in everything, in both of my vehicles too. So hope this helps. That was a mess to tackle. I mean, I've added 40 hours on this thing with it surging. So it was a real mess. I mean, I could not figure out for the life of me what was causing this thing to surge. But that was it. Dirty fuel suck. And if you, for some reason, break it, it's a little sensitive. You can buy these for like 300 bucks and pop it right back in. Just be very careful with it. It's sensitive, but that was it. If you have any questions about anything I did on here, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you guys for watching.